GG, the daughters, hyenas, scuba divers who learned from Scuba Steve was criminal, y'all. I rock Luther King X. Don't forget the Kennedy doing his military march right here on YouTube. The daughter, we conducting ourselves the most highest. The daughter, life's what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. Don't be sick with what you make it. The daughter, you gotta stay more aware than ever. They pushing agendas, the daughter. They pushing agendas, the daughter. So we gonna stay more righteous. I. Hold on. Yo, GG's. So more or less, the data. A lot of people, the data, is saying, yo, Dawgface, the data. He been disrespecting a lot of people in Detroit, the data, and he been blatantly just coming at people. We thinking that, oh, maybe this person, maybe Dawgface, the data, he just one of the people that do the news, hood news, the data. So a lot of people don't like him, the data. But what if the data? What if Dawgface actually got some type of animosity towards Big Meech, the data that we don't know about, the data that he's blatantly just saying all this malice shit, the data, and everybody in Detroit is like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not even from Detroit. You're not even from here. So why the fuck are you even blatantly speaking upon these situations, GG? We wouldn't understand why you speaking upon these situations, the data. Is there some secret agenda? What the hell did Big Meech do to you, the data? We understand that everybody in Detroit's not supposed to like him, the data. But lying on a person, the data, that's something different, the data. You could have an opinion, the data, but you simply just sitting there, the data, lying on a person, you just blatantly lying, it hit different, the data. So we understand that it's something more to what you're saying, GG. It's something more to what he be saying, and he be saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? This dude be saying a lot, so we gonna get to a little, you know what I'm saying, commentary that he's saying a lot, but this dude be saying a lot, and you see, he be trying to paint a picture and come at people, but we could see right through him, the data. He's bitter. He's a bitter person. There's something up with this dude, the data. There's something real up with him, the data, and that's a fact.
A murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime case. Now, I did do the shooting, but I acted in self-defense, and I acted here in South Carolina, which has castle law and, stand your ground laws. Even though the detective, who was a little short-sighted and didn't really have everything going up top, still decided to charge me. Mm-hmm. So I was fighting that case. I was on house arrest. And during the pandemic, like a lot of folks, I thought I would start up a podcast. Mm-hmm. And then it kind of grew, and I've interviewed a lot of former mob members, a lot of former smugglers, actors, people that have been wrongfully convicted for numerous years. I talked to one guy that was in for 17 years, another guy that was in for 22 years. And it just kind of grew to interviewing different people. And I met a guy named Pete Rossini, who was a high-level trafficker out of LA. And we typically had covered a lot of episodes on his story and his experience, firsthand experience, with about as close to the cartels as you could get from still being brought up here in America. Because a lot of people have a misconception, I think, of who cartels are, how close you're actually dealing with them if you're in that life. And Pete brings a good perspective. And when this whole situation come about after Rick Ross took the picture with Meech and 50 seemingly just kind of cut ties and started on this whole tirade like 50 does from time to time with people, Pete was like, hey, we should cover this. And so about a week ago, we done a show and it did good. It got about 15,000 views. which for my channel is pretty decent. I think that's pretty decent for about any channel, really, unless you glad. And a lot of people.
Bro, Gigi, you got to get to the point, bro. Either niggas gonna perceive to persuade that just at first you were saying that like don't try to get on this platform and have these men intimidate you just because they're different necessities of you These people don't be scared of people because it seems like Hollywood he ain't too like confident how he was confident when he had homie up there they was actually speaking and they came up with the idea and let people have a good understanding. Why Big Meech ain't no rat, like how he's gonna be locking up Cuffy, Cuffy ain't really got shit to do with the whole situation. So that's crazy, And then Dawgface, he's getting sued, Dawgface getting sued for a lot of the shit that he be, he be putting up here, Dawgface is getting sued on a lot of the shit that he's actually putting up here, and that's a fact, bro. Dawgface is getting sued on a lot of this shit that he's putting out, and we know this.
Who are in close proximity to Cuffy and close proximity to Louis Vinci. So, it's man. If you in Detroit, bro, Dawgface TV gonna get mentioned. It's as simple as that.
You got a call from a lawyer saying that you had a class action lawsuit going on.
Yeah. I got a phone call. I'm gonna send you all that shit, bro. My brother called me a couple of days ago, and he informed me that I had a civil lawsuit pending, and I asked him who. You know what I'm saying? He was like from Lil Meech, Al Nuke, who was Zaytoven's manager, and Street Lord Juan.
On what grounds, bro? What?
The grounds was defamation. That was the grounds, right? So I'm questioning, right? He told me who. I asked him who. He told me who it was, right?
Class action lawsuit being issued against who?
Against you for defamation and other damages that you caused.
So who was trying to sue me?
Street Lord Juan, Al Nuke, someone named Lil Meech.
So Street Lord Juan, Al Nuke, and who else?
And then Lil Meech.
And Little Meech.
Yeah.
That's funny. Send it to me so I can take a look at it, brother.
So why is this person from Flint? And people say he's not from Flint, he's from Pontiac. Why is this person from Pontiac or from Flint? All up in Detroit business. It gotta be some type of animosity. What the fuck did Big Meech do to him? Back in the day, Big Meech back in the day must have did something. You know what I'm saying? That this dude is on the smear campaign. Why you trying to smear, slander, take advantage, lie, have all these lying accusations, have Cuffy, pursuing his agenda, trying to act like Cuffy is big as fucking Big Meech, like what is going on with all this shit, GG? We need to have an understanding, and we're gonna have our guests if they get their things together, come up here and explain.
Yeah, definitely. I'll go ahead and forward that over to you, and then just call me back after you review it.
Verbally, he said Lil Meech, Al Nuke, and Street Lord Juan. When I got the paper said Big Meech, Lil Meech, Street Lord Juan, and Al Nuke. I look at the shit, I laughed at the shit, but that's what he said. You feel me? Right. So, so it didn't throw me for a loop because there wasn't real government names on there. You feel me?
Right.
First Amendment, a bad motherfucker, man. The First Amendment protects the freedom of speech. It protects your right to say things, even things that other people might find controversial, even things that you might find inappropriate. But there are restrictions, right? You can't just say anything. But there's a difference between defamatory speech and derogatory speech. Defamatory speech is when you say something about somebody or something that you know is patently, inherently not true. Derogatory is you a bitch, hoe, leatherback, fatback, pickle pig's feet, hog mauled and shitting, fuck boy, bitch ass. That's not, it's raw, but that's not defamatory. That's derogatory. It's not a nice thing to say, but it's protected under the First Amendment. You calling me a bitch, I can't sue you because you call me no bitch. It's derogatory, it's rude as hell, but it's not defamatory. I'm not defaming you. I'm not disparaging your name. If that was the case, Charleston White, look at all this shit he can say about a motherfucker, man. You can't sue that because he's not saying you did something that he can't prove.
You said Lil Meech and Big Meech name was on there. What? You did them something?
I don't know, bro. I've been commenting on the whole Cuffy versus Big Meech versus 50 Cent versus Tammy Collins situation, bro. So I don't know. I don't know what I get the paperwork So I didn't know if it was real or not. I posted it so the whole world could see what dad shit these on. And then I sent the shit to my lawyer. So I sent the shit to my lawyer first. You know what I'm saying? And before I got a response back, you know what I'm saying? And he like, don't, whatever it is, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I posted his response saying some garbage. So I don't know what nigga, you know, niggas don't like to be talked about, bro.
Right. So let me ask you this.
Like
You mentioned the name Cuffy, right? And we now being orientated about him through you, right? If you had to explain to the world, for those who don't know, who is Cuffy?
Man, Cuffy, legendary cat out of St. Louis, man. Cuffy is accredited with helping, you know, establish BMF. It's what the whole world knew it to be. If it wasn't for St. Louis, if it wasn't for the BMF was born out of Detroit in terms of the original players, man. But it expanded to be what the world became aware of once they left Detroit. The niggas wasn't like that when they was in Detroit. They got like that once they left Detroit, and they hooked up with the LA. They hooked up with the St. Louis, hooked up with the Memphis, they hooked up with the Atlanta, and that's when BMF became as big and expansive as it was. You know what I'm saying? But St. Louis is just as important. The rise of BMF, what we all know it to be, it was just as important as Detroit was, bro. Because Cuffy is the one who put the first $1 million in Meech's hand. He's the one who gave me a game. He's the one who helped cultivate Meech's game and showed him how to really take this shit on a national level.
Is it true that you actually showed him the value or how to properly move or maneuver in the game, and that you put his first $1 million cash in his hand? Is that true?
That's very true. Like I said, the didn't have nothing. You know, so like I said, I put his game on 10. I'm the first to put $1 million in the hand, and then cried. And the exact words were to me was, been holding them back in the D.
So Cuffy is the one who embraced Meech, right? Put the first $1 million in his hand and showed him how to really go get that bread. That's who Cuffy is.
So where the bullshit come in between Cuffy and Meech?
Here's how it all started, bro. So Meech in prison, right?
Right.
So he meets Tammy Collins. Now we all know there's no dispute, there's no debate whatsoever that Tammy Collins is a DEA informant, a paid informant. She didn't start off as a paid informant. She started off as an informant as a grudge when she knocked down Terry White down in Atlanta. Yeah.
Right.
Then she became a pen pal with Big Meech. So some of the biggest misinformation that's being disseminated around right now is that Tammy Collins met Big Meech through Blue Da Vinci. No, Blue Da Vinci had been stopped fucking with her. Tammy Collins became acquainted with Big Meech because she became a pen pal. She started writing Big Meech and other high-profile members. Even if the Blue stopped fucking with her, she started trying to establish a relationship by writing motherfuckers. So she wrote Big Meech and became a pen pal with Big Meech, and that's how she formed a relationship with Big Meech, through a pen pal, not through a direct introduction by Blue Da Vinci. That's cat. That ain't what happened. She said that ain't what happened. According to them, she was upset because she unknowingly was laundering drug proceeds, laundering drug money for Terry White. When she found out about it, she was mad, something went wrong, and then so she wasn't charged with nothing. She wasn't charged with any criminal activity. She just became a federal informant because she was angry. That's the worst kind of rat in the world. Nigga ain't get into you. You just telling just to be telling. So what happened with the Cuffy and Big Meech situation is that Meech was trying to secure a movie deal based on his whole life, the BMF, all that whole thing. So when Meech was going to prison, Cuffy was coming out of prison. So because they had a trusted brotherhood to go back over 30 years, and just to make it known, motherfuckers in Detroit know who Cuffy is, bro. Cuffy wasn't just no lame ass, bro. He didn't work for either one of them. He didn't work for T, and he didn't work for Meech. It was like family. It was a brotherhood. It was an association when it came to him and Meech's relationship. So what happened is, once Tammy, he secured representation of Meech, and she secured his life rights, because when you're in the Fed joint, you can't do business like that. So she was basically acting as his liaison, his ambassador, helping to push and promote his brand in an attempt to try to secure a movie deal of some sorts. So what happened is that in the time all this was transpiring, she became a federal informant and knocked down Terry White. And then she continued to work with the federal government. And so what happened is she represented all of Big Meech's interests at that particular point in time up until like a week ago, where I guess they ran afoul of each other and the relationship went sour.
Bro, does Cuffy have life?
No, he ain't got life. But when you get 20 years, 30 years, and you already 40, 50 years old, it look like life, it sound like life, it smell like life. You feel me? Right. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole thing is the reason why he's in prison is because of this. Big Meech trying to free himself from prison, working in conjunction with Tammy Collins. Big Meech used Tammy Collins as his proxy to set up drug deals in exchange for a time cut for Meech. So it's a lot of confusion about this. Let me unconfuse you, mothers. During Cuffy Frank's hearing, so he was challenging the wiretap, right? Trying to get the evidence from the wiretap thrown out. It was discovered that there was an affidavit signed and sworn to, right here into the Bible too, by Tammy Collins, where in which Tammy Collins said in the affidavit that they used to secure the wiretap. They presented this evidence to a judge, and the judge then granted them the right to wiretap all and do electronic surveillance and do garbage sweeps and shit of all Cuffy known addresses and places of where he hung out. Tammy Collins swore in the affidavit that she had got all this information from Big Meech. When Cuffy then found out about it, that's when Tammy Collins started telling the feds, I feel unsecure. I don't feel safe because they now know that it's me who set all this up. When she went to talk to Meech, Meech told her, don't have my name in that shit. Get my name out that shit. Because now he in paperwork now. He's in the paperwork. She swore to it. She raised her right hand to God that Meech is the one set it up. So when Meech gave her instructions, get my name out that shit. Then she went and she filed, and she didn't file it, but she went and she did another affidavit, made another statement, but she never filed it, bro. She contacted his first attorney and said, the shit I said in that first affidavit about Meech setting this up and Meech orchestrating that and a couple more things, that was not true. But she never filed it in the court of fucking law. If she wouldn't have filed it in the court of law, then Cuffy's lawyers would have had immediate grounds to request an emergency hearing to have all the evidence secured or procured through that wiretap dismissed against him. So the case would have been dropped right then and there because they would have had an opposing affidavit to present to the judge. Right here she said this, then she recanted it right here. She recanted it because she wanted to maintain her relationship with Big Meech and she wanted to clear his name because she didn't want to come out and he didn't want to come out that he was the one who orchestrated this whole wet ass play.
You and Meech ever had any conversation that would try to reach out to you?
You ain't talking no motherfucking rats. Okay.
The situation with him and 50 right now, what's that all about?
50 on his ass. That's the situation with him, right? So for all of this talking about, oh man, 50, well, if that's the case, 50, you been harboring this information, you knew he was a rat. I agreed to executive produce the show and get some money out of this shit. He ain't my friend. If you met John Gotti or if you met Sammy the Bull and you were an executive producer, you were in the entertainment business, you wouldn't want to secure the rights to Sammy the Bull story to do a movie on him and make money off of it? If you in the movie business, we ain't on the street selling dope, killing, robbing, gang banging. I'm in the film business. I'm in the entertainment business. Me and you ain't friends.
And understanding they both had they runs, right? One in the music game, one in the street game. You know, both had very, very, very strong runs. If you had to say today, right now, who would you say is the most powerful?
Bro, listen, 50 Cent is in the entertainment business, bro. Right? The entertainment business is not the streets, bro. He went around with the Jews and the white people, right? He went around with these major corporations who got billions of dollars at their disposal. Think about what Big Meech was. He wasn't never the smartest tool in the shed. He was never the smartest. Southwest T was the smartest tool in the shed. Real talk, no joke. He was the real business man. But Meech wanted to be flossy. He wanted to be fly. He wanted to tell the whole world, the world is mine. He went to Atlanta and turned a drug crew into an entertainment company and was running around this bitch with no cover, no shield, no nothing. The whole world knew what was going on. So when you ask me who more powerful, the motherfucker more powerful was the one with the bigger voice. The one with the bigger voice. That's who got the power. And just because 50 Cent decided to do the BMF story, from Big Meech's perspective, that don't mean that he voted for doing that. I would have did it. If I would have had the money and the contacts and connections, I would have get that story. I could have knew for a fact he was a rat. I still would get that story because I'm in the world of entertainment, bro. There's all kinds of stories about who came snitches. There's story about Jimmy the Bull. There's movies about Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger a rat, right? Right. There's stories about Nicky Barnes. Right. If you're in the world of entertainment, you don't give a fuck about that rat shit. The world don't really give a fuck about rat shit. In every hood, from New Orleans to Baton Rouge to Houston to Miami to Detroit to Cleveland to to Milwaukee to Atlanta, it's in the hood. Y'all know who told on them. They still run around, still have their motherfucking way. It's staying fuck you. I did it, now what?
Say, so what happens, bro? What does that shit go with 50 and Meech? I heard Meech is suing 50, or are you?
Yeah, because it's gonna be damaged as stars. Yeah, they going after him.
So what's the sue about?
Defamation, and about money. He said the dog ain't giving the money. Listen to the story, bro. So when it came out that 50 Cent, it said, well, 50 Cent, you wrong, you mad because he's dealing with Rick Ross. Hey, listen, bro. Rick Ross didn't make your son no millionaire. Rick Ross didn't put millions of dollars in your family's hand. And what the family did with it is what they did with it. If everybody didn't get their fair share or didn't get an equal cut, that's on you. But 50 Cent.
Huh? What happened?
What's good, Gigi? You can hear me? I'm talking to you through here now. This
is do you see me?
I can see you. I can
you see me?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes, I see you.
So I can put the phone down.
Yeah, put the phone down. Put the phone down. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You thorough. So let us know. Let us know about the Detroit news, Gigi. What's going on, And do you feel that? Do you feel like these people's actually telling the truth? Dawgface and Cuffy actually been slandering his name actually in the city. And what do you think the city feels about what's going on with me?
Oh, you see me right there.
Yeah, we do.
True story.
True story.
I gotta lay it down, partner.
Yeah.
You want me to talk now?
Go ahead, talk. Yeah, speak your knowledge. Speak your knowledge. Let them know, Let them know what's going on.
Okay. The part is, people say we not gonna we don't honor nobody doing wrong, right? But you honored him while he was taking care of you. He didn't bring the drugs here in the D. The drugs came from somewhere else. But when, let me tell you something. To me, it reminded me like Cain and Abel. They had to go in the courtroom and say, nigga, what we gonna do? They didn't snitch on nobody. What they said was, damn, nigga, we gotta take this plea. 30 years, don't tell on nobody. Think about that part. Talking about snitches. And if he was a snitch, how did he didn't snitch no type of way. Man, let me tell you something, 50. No, but 50. No.
Right, go ahead. Talk to 50. Nah, talk to 50. Talk to 50. Talk to the people. Talk to Dawgface. Talk to Cuffy. Talk to these people.
I'm just telling y'all, if a person sacrificed their life for the family, remember the name is called BMF, right? He ain't tell on his family. He ain't tell on the niggas he rolled with. He ain't tell nobody. He said with his brother, damn, we gotta stand our ground. That's all the fuck the nigga said. But the part is when y'all want to fuck up and talk about why 50 Cent made a movie and he gave his family $5 million. Nigga, $5 million ain't shit. 50 waited on that. He wanted to be with 50. I mean with BMF. That was like, that's his legacy right now. But we don't know if he fucked Tammy. We don't know what that nigga did to get that deal. He already knew probably. Think about it, y'all. If he sold the rights to Tammy, that was in 2015. How did 50 Cent get with Tammy now? And they own the rights now, right? Ain't nobody thinking about the pot. It's a bitch and a hoe and another.
Talk to them, Mama Duke. Talk to them. Talk to them, cause you got. These are your children now. These are your children.
Right.
Put them in their place. Put them in their place.
Think about the part. Think about the part what you ain't thinking about. How do the nigga? I mean, man, I don't know. And let me tell you something. God got to come in this picture because y'all is disgracing your men. That's the part that's killing women. We only got a few of y'all. Damn. And then, okay, anyway, I'm going to go back to this part. I don't care about these people talking about this and that. If you got a heart, you got to think about the pot. How do you do this part? He got excused. Okay. But everybody, if y'all had an issue with Meech, y'all had 20-some years to talk to about it. Why you ain't talk about it then?
Why do you think everybody's talking down on them? Do you feel they got some secret animosity? Do you think they're
right
the past? Do you think
right.
some weird shit that happened in the past or something?
Yeah.
Now, they trying to like, oh yeah, pick that up
and then to bring them down. Yeah, to bring them down. Because you got to remember, it's still some industry niggas that's here. Do you think they thinking that nigga that brought 2 white tigers in a club, they still stuck on that pot?
Yeah.
Think about the pot.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That nigga had a mob of people with him, but he took care of them. 858 took care of no nigga. Right.
Like the community. He took care of the community.
Right.
The community, he been gone. The community is doing better now after Big Meech been gone. Nah?
Right.
Yeah, Big Meech was giving people jobs, feeding people, giving people, and you didn't have to do nothing but be happy. You didn't have to do no malice.
He liked to see people happy. 50 Cent liked to see people mad. He liked to bring diversity to people because he want to feel like he King Kong, like they already calling him. Think about the pot, partner.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
True story. If you ain't helping, why you, man?
So, and then they're gonna slay that nigga that actually, they're gonna slay that a real nigga that took 10 toes, Dada. Like you said, remember you said,
right?
When Big Meech and his brother went to the court and shit like that, what they do? They had an arrangement that they was gonna take 30 years solid, Dada. They gonna try to take that from him, Dada. Be solid for 30 years, been solid to the door. He did his time.
And don't tell on nobody.
Yeah, ain't telling on nobody.
Hey, right.
Who's Cuffy?
I mean, you talk. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, you talk. Who's Cuffy? We had enough of me, Dada.
Unless
you want me to talk, if you want me to talk, I got it, GG.
Baby, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Tell me something.
I've been your friend. You ain't had no trouble until I got out, nigga. You ain't had no trouble till I got out. Think about the part, me.
It's not about Cuffy. Cuffy jealous, envious, or mad about something. He's bitter about something, I feel. He's bitter about something. Something.
They all the niggas fucking the same hoe. True story.
Tammy,
come on now.
You think? So what's popping on for 50 Cent? The 50 Cent brought the life rights and shit like that. You think he's fucking Tammy too? That's how he got the life rights?
That's what I'm telling you. We don't know if that nigga said, I'm gonna give her exclusive, what nigga put money in to give you exclusive, partner?
Yeah.
What nigga give, hold on. But 50 Cent knows she a fan too. What nigga give a bitch, some money to go do exclusive? Think about, I don't know why these people ain't thinking in their head, I swear.
That nigga was fucking her, and then he said, yo, while they was pillow talking, he said, will you do an exclusive documentary? She said, yeah. But she wasn't, bitches say anything while they fucking the she didn't mean that shit.
Right.
Now she can't really come out with the documentary because the law was like, you put something out like that, we gonna be on your ass. You gonna go to jail, because this is you're fucking with real cases.
Okay. Yeah. So put in your head who ain't telling. But 50 want more money. He making money off the bitch now. Cause think about the pot, partner.
I feel it. I'm thinking, you got a nigga thinking, you got the YouTube thinking, GG. Mama Duke's on some real shit, a real Detroit native, standing down, who is Big Meech in Detroit? Who is Big Meech in Detroit? So people can have an understanding of who's really Big Meech, like who is a Big Meech in Detroit? What kind of individual is he, or is he just one of them?
He wasn't walking around here trying to kill nobody. He sold the product that was given. When family ain't got no money, what you do?
Who was giving the product? Who you think was giving the product?
Bush and them. Come on now, partner.
The government.
The government.
Mm-hmm.
How do you blame? In Detroit, we had a lot of people here. YBI, man.
So he went and he made deals by himself, and came back and fed the city with his own deals. He didn't have to do that. He could have been scandalous with his own way. He didn't have to involve the whole city with what he got going on. He could have been making money, so he involved everybody.
And then the part is he had to go because they was on their head. They had to leave Michigan, right? No, not because he was bad. We talking about the other people, the situations that got messed up.
So he never left Detroit for nobody trying to antagonize him, trying to hurt him. He was scared of other
people. He
scared
wasn't scared
because of the boys, because of the government. Them other people was clipping pictures and doing shit, so they were trying to get shit. And he left.
And because of a situation that a thing went bad. So what do? You move.
All right. So something went bad. A deal went bad. A deal gone wrong. So he left it right there.
I'm just telling you a story, partner.
Nah, real reality shit.
No, I know.
I listen to older people.
Yeah. But do I really look that old?
Nah, you don't. You don't look old. But at the end of the day, you can't. Even me, I'm 98. Don't take that wrongly. I'm 98 years old. So you know what I'm saying? I'm older than you. You know what I'm saying?
You 98.
I'm 98, girl. You already know I'm about to be pushing 99 soon. But
damn. Well, I'm only 25.
You good? I was on 1926, GG. Yeah. That's what it is. But for you to be 25, you got too much game. You got too much knowledge. That's what it is. And you know what I'm saying? And you.
That's why I can't talk the really.
You gotta talk because these niggas is acting like bitches, and you more firm than these.
I don't know why people is acting like they scared of 50. That's dumb.
Nah, never that. Never that.
No.
Act like they scared. Ain't nobody scared of 50. This is more really what it is.
Them New Yorkers. Detroit is, and Da Vinci did him wrong, but he did try to come back. He did come back in Southwest, right?
Southwest T. I feel like this is what.
No. Da Vinci came to do a
video. Yeah.
In Southwest.
Yeah.
Why would you do that if you fucking with Meech? And because the news was that he was a rat. So you came out here to make it like Meech ain't shit. True story, partner.
Yeah, facts. So how you feel about that? How shit gotta go? Like when he's what is you saying about Da Vinci, Dada? Like he's a clown? He's a bozo?
Da Vinci is hurt. Da Vinci is mad because he know he is the rat and people turn on him, but he trying to turn it back on Meech. Think about the part.
That's why he's outside trying to get some validation from somebody. Like, who the fuck you get a validation from? You a grown ass man, nigga. Get validation from your kids, nigga. Fuck you
That's
doing
all
outside
I'm saying.
trying to shoot a video at Southwest Detroit. And where the fuck is Southwest Detroit Bull Dimension? Who the fuck you think you are? There ain't no Christian Southwest Detroit.
They didn't know the pot. They didn't know.
Yeah.
Evidently, they had to been a young crew.
Yeah.
But they don't know the Meech. Man.
Nah, it's not about knowing or not knowing. People got no honor and principle nowadays. They'll do anything for some money. What you think? You gonna pay someone and they're gonna bring you to their hood to do a show. All you gotta do is pay the big dog, and that's paying them, All you need is a little bit of money.
Yeah, you're right. Cause what did 670 say? I talked about Meech and said he was a rat because 50 Cent gave him $100,000. Huh?
Yeah.
Who say that? Because he got the money already.
Petty money. Niggas decided shows they'll take anything so we don't understand who's taking money. All these people could actually be taking money. So we gonna get into this.
Yeah.
50 Cent. So you feel like 50 Cent? What like the 50 Cent? Do you feel like Big Meech is 50 Cent is wrong for what he did to Big Meech?
Of course
and
he
Little
is.
Meech.
You don't think he wrong? Let me tell you something. If you telling my life story and you telling everybody in the world you gave me 5, but the other lawyer said you made 150 million on my story, why you think Terry got mad? Think about that part, partner. Remember, Terry got out first.
Yeah, so Terry was mad first. So Terry was like, yo, Big Meech, I'm standing on business for my brother before anything. If anything, we gotta be realistic. So 50 Cent is a bully. He's trying to bully Big Meech and Big Meech is a boss. He ain't trying. It's not the situation that Big Meech actually feels a sort of way about 50 Cent. He just feels like he's doing bad business and he's a businessman. So he's a hustler. So he's like, nigga, you bad business. I don't want to fuck with you.
Okay, but he got people talking about something. You took the son to class. Nigga, you wanted the boy that looked like his daddy to be in the movie. You wanted this. That make you more money. Right?
Facts. Now I feel like if that shit came from the heart, he would never mentioned it.
Right.
You don't mention shit like that. I ain't mentioning shit.
Yeah, because that's it in the Bible. If
I ain't gonna mention what I did for someone's kids. If one of my friends is in jail, what I'm doing for his kid got nothing to do with him. If I did it, I did it. It's whatever.
Exactly, and that's in the Bible.
Oh,
right.
Express it. What's in the Bible?
The Bible is saying if you do it from your heart, that's good intentions. If you talk about it, that's bad intentions.
Yeah.
That's in the Bible.
Yeah.
I can't get the script right now, but that's in the Bible though.
Yeah, right. He didn't have to. I feel like he didn't have to put Little Meech in there. He didn't have to put Little Meech in there.
No, like, he's still young.
Only if they got their own friendship. So at the end of the day, you got your own friendship with a person. Doesn't matter if that's you beefing with his pop. You still got a friendship with his son. Y'all got your own relationship.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And what hurted me? If you gonna tell the whole world he got a drug problem, but he was with you for 4 years, now you want to tell it, fool?
And that's wild crazy saying that a person got a drug problem from smoking weed. Like they're real. Like,
no, true story.
So you be around someone that smokes weed, so you don't want to paint a picture. You gonna say you act like he's doing hard drugs. He ain't doing no damn hard drugs. He's smoking a little bit of reefer.
But he was with him though. He was with Vinny. Why he was on drugs?
So you say
he on the stage with a Cristal bottle, whatever, while he watching 50 Cent rap. Nigga, are you serious?
Yeah.
And you gonna mess. He did worse than if I had a felony warrant out. You pushed it out to the whole world that I'm on drugs. That means I can't get no drop. Ain't nobody trusting me. Ain't nobody doing shit for me. You understand me?
Oh, I understand what you're saying now. He
Think
put that
about
in
it.
there to fuck up all his sponsorship and shit like that.
Right.
Oh, he fucked up his whole situation.
Right. And he a kid.
Yeah. He's playing grown man dirty games. He did him slimy. I didn't even think of it like that.
That was sad. That was sad to me.
Yeah, nah, I didn't even think of it like that, GG.
Yeah, think about it. You fucked me up for the whole world.
The
whole world.
Yeah, so he got beef with Little Meech. So do you feel like Little Meech had any involvement with the situation anyway? Like, why the fuck would how you
he
think Little Meech is
fucked up
feeling?
Little Meech. No, he fucked up Little Meech by saying them words.
Oh.
I had to go get him out, and I put him in rehab. He got caught with a gun. I had to go get him. Nigga, that's worse than a federal appointment.
Yeah. You got bad intentions. Nah, I feel what you're saying, GG. So 50 saying, I feel what you're saying. More or less, the picture is getting real shicey. 50. But if he did that to his own son, what makes you think that he won't do it to Little Meech? He did it to his own son. That's just his personality, I feel.
That's why I said
50 Cent himself. How do you feel about 50 himself, his character? Do you feel like he got trauma? Because you gotta understand that he's been going against the grain his whole motherfucking career. So if someone's doing business with him, he's like, oh yeah, they try to bully me. Nah, I'm gonna try to be the big dog over here.
No.
It's not like that. How do you feel?
Yeah. But he messing up his own self because he got to deal with God. You know, even whatever you went through in your life, you supposed to lift up people, right?
Yeah.
You don't bring them down.
Facts.
True story. Everybody need a second chance, right?
More righteous than ever. I don't know if they need a second chance, but
I know.
Relationships is different, but life is living. So if you live it, just you go your way. You know what I'm saying? But reality is you got a second chance right there by just being peaceful. No one
right.
They don't want to be violent. You know what I'm saying?
He's not even giving nobody a chance to be peaceful.
Yeah. It's not because he's doing what, he's doing what Irv Gotti did to him, to other people.
Right. But
you think what God did to him, he just feels like it's okay? You can't clean dirt with dirt. It only becomes messy. How do you want to clean dirt with dirt? Damn.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because God say, he said envy. I mean, not envy. He said I'm gonna put it in people's terms because some people don't know the scriptures. But he said if they did wrong to you, the battle is God's, not yours. You supposed to pray on it. Don't worry about it and let them take control of it, right?
Yeah.
That part. But when you is sitting up here destroying everybody, matter of fact, he destroying more black men than I ain't never seen. He like Hitler, for real.
So do you? How do you feel, Eminem? How do you think?
I didn't hear you.
I said, how do you feel? How do you feel I said, how do you feel? How do you feel about Eminem? And does Eminem even acknowledge what's going on? Do you think Eminem? Because Eminem didn't speak on it.
They What happened to you? What happened to you? Where I get this shit from? Nobody's speaking on that. Detroit represent Detroit. I'm gonna tell you that, but I don't know what happened. Partner. The fuck just happened? When you think about the partner, who have bitches. What happened? They probably don't want you talking about it.